If I could turn back time, I would decide not to start this with a song. Let's get into it. I'm your host, not for possession, Narcissa Deville, and welcome to hell. That's an inauspicious start. My thwarp was thwarted. Damn it. It's not going to plan. Alrighty. So this week's episode, if you could not guess already, was vaguely Cher themed with the Cher the Unauthorized Rusical. And I mean, isn't this what we've all been waiting for? We never knew it was coming, and we were still waiting for it. So first off was a mini challenge called Slap Out of It, which of course was a reference to Cher's film Moonstruck, in which she famously tells her co-star, which I believe was Nicolas Cage, to snap out of it as she bitch slaps him, which, I mean, don't we all want to see that? And there's nothing better than watching Ru bitch slap her queens, and frankly, I thought the whole thing was very, very funny. I mean, as many challenges go, it was more funny than I think a lot of them have been lately. And so it was really, really fun to watch Miss Cracker and Ru's interactions. Monet was really good. Vixen with her Vanjie comment, though, I thought I was gonna die, because I was like, when will this die? Like, why does this keep being a thing? I can't even. So the challenge was, of course, to say sassy things to make Ru want to slap them. And I don't really know. It seems like the way she was acting, Ru actually did accidentally hit Miss Asia O'Hara, which I thought was really, really funny because she felt so terrible. And Asia was like, it's going to be Asia O'Hara's drag race up in here. Like, she's like, I'm going to own everything. I thought that was so funny. And it's hard to say, like, were they just acting really well, or did she legitimately hit her? Like, I don't know. I think we need to roll back the tape. And I don't have the tape, but somebody needs to roll back the tape and, like, really x-ray this and see if she really did hit her. But of course, one of my other favorites was Miss Aquaria's comment talking about her age and how she was born in 1996. And Ru's like, Asia, come over here. Slap this bitch for me. I thought that was so funny. I thought that was so cute. And of course, Miss Asia was declared the winner of this mini challenge. She did win a $2,000 gift card to Sparkle's Rhinestones, which is very, very exciting. Again, though, this mini challenge didn't correspond to anything in the maxi challenge. Like, it didn't end up being something that she, like, got to choose teams or anything, or choose who, what person represented. All of that was chosen by Ru already. So for the maxi challenge, they were doing different variations of Cher throughout her career, starting with Miss Cameron Michaels as 60s Cher, Monet and Vixen as 70s variety show Cher, Aquaria as disco Cher, Asia O'Hara as movie star Cher, Eureka as rock star Cher, and Miss Cracker as comeback Cher. Honestly, I think this is probably one of my favorite maxi challenges ever so far, and of all the Rusicals they've ever done, this is to me the most exciting, because I think it's so much fun to do someone like Cher, who's had such an illustrious career. I really hope for some season down the line they do like a Madonna one. I think that'd be so much fun. One of the moments though in this is that, you know, they're all talking, or Ru's talking to all the girls and kind of getting their feedback and everything, and there's just a moment where Vixen is kind of very invested in the way Eureka is talking to Ru and talking about what's going on with her and just how she's feeling about everything, because Ru was asking about her and Vixen's kind of, you know, combativeness. And it's just really, really strange to see because, like I have said throughout this, I absolutely love the Vixen, but there's something about the way she comes off to the other girls that I think puts them all off. And it's unfortunate because, you know, you want to see her make friends and, you know, have all these girls love her, but I think she felt kind of attacked by all the queens saying that she should go home last week. And it kind of made her decide, well, I don't really have any friends in this competition, therefore it doesn't really matter to me anymore. Like, I don't have to, you know, the gloves are off, basically, which begs the question, when the fuck were they on? But like I said, you know, I love the Vixen. I think she's absolutely stunning. I get where she's coming from, and I get why she is the way she is, but it's one of those things that I feel like, you know, even some of her fellow contestants, like Monet was saying, like, why is she so combative? And it's kind of unfortunate. I think she's probably one of the most interesting people to be on the show in a long time, just because she's so willing to take it there and she's not gonna back down to anyone. And that's makes for great television, if nothing else. I don't know if that makes for great relationships with the girls necessarily. So for this main challenge, rather than doing it like they have other lip syncs, or excuse me, other Rusicals, and even how they did the Kardashian Rusical last season and the Shade the Rusical in season 5 and things like that, they're actually having the girls sing live, which is very, very nerve-wracking because obviously there's been a lot of incidences where when the queens sing live, it doesn't quite sound as good as it could, and it's all kind of messy. And so when I first heard that, I was like, oh god, Ru, haven't you learned by now you cannot have these queens sing live, because some of them are not meant to sing live. And then when you see them all practicing with Todrick Hall, it becomes very, very clear, like, these bitches are not, this is not gonna end well. And of course, it's very, very nerve-wracking, and you're just like, ooh, they are all struggling. It is not going to be pretty. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know how this is going to go. So while they're getting dressed, there's a really great moment where Asia takes Vixen aside and has a great conversation with her. And she's basically kind of saying, you know, is your issue with Eureka about Eureka, or is it kind of a larger thing that really, you know, is understandable but shouldn't really be addressed here, and you shouldn't necessarily take it out on Eureka. It was just a really tender moment between Asia and the Vixen, and it was really, really sweet and really, really nice. And I think it's great because it was like they were holding each other up, and it was just a really great, tender moment, and one of those moments that you really, really love to see on Drag Race. And I think that's always a really, really great thing to see. So the runway theme this week was glitterific, where they are head to toe in all kinds of glitter and gorgeousness. And so I want to go through all the queens and sort of talk about, like, their performances and how Cher. Oh god, if Cher had been a guest judge this week, that would have been perfect. But how the judges felt about them and stuff like that. So first up, we're going to start with Mother herself, Miss RuPaul, because of course we are. How could you not? I mean, honestly, it's hard not to love everything Ru does, if I'm being quite honest. But this look was so, so gorgeous. There was this stunning, like, I almost want to say cyan blue. It might be a little bit darker. It might be a little closer to cerulean blue. And it's very, like, A-line, and she's got this gorgeous, I don't even know what you'd call that. It's not beading. It's not, it's just, I don't know. It's absolutely, it's like ruching or whatever. It's so gorgeous. It's got black sparkles on the inside. It just looks absolutely stunning. I think everything about RuPaul is always stunning, and it just is very, very classy. And I don't know how, like, what else to say. Like, I feel like it's almost not fair to start with Ru, because, I mean, obviously, she's, like, gonna be the best. So, first up, we have Miss Cameron Michaels giving you a rose gold bodysuit, and actually, this is a really, really stunning outfit. You know, the judges loved her performance as Cher. I think this outfit is so, so cute. Her hair is so, so cute. She's got sparkles. She's got the rose gold. It's a bodysuit, but it also has a cape, which is always a stunning accessory choice. I just thought overall she did really, really well. The judges really seemed to respond to her. And yeah, good on her. Next up was Miss Monet Exchange, giving you kind of a dark lady, witchy vibe. I really love this runway look. Now, the judges were kind of iffy about it. They thought that it was great at first, but then as you start to look at it, you realize you can kind of see like tape covering her breast area. You can kind of see like tape in the back. And so it kind of looks unfinished. But ultimately, they did love the look. Her performance as Cher, they felt was really, really good. They really enjoyed it. So it's like, you know. Next up, we have the Vixen in a stunning head-to-toe glitter. Her body was glittering. She had glitter in her hair. Everything about this look to me was so, so stunning, so, so gorgeous. The problem was the judges were not feeling her Cher. They loved her outfit. They felt her Cher was just, didn't really have the Cher-isms they were hoping for. They felt that it lacked kind of energy and the sort of expectation you have for Cher, especially for like a variety show Cher, and she chose Cher on the Jackson 5. So it was kind of like, unfortunate because, again, this outfit is stunning. And next up we had Miss Aquaria giving you Met Gala Heavenly Bodies realness. This look is absolutely stunning, I have to say. Again, I'm not the biggest Aquaria fan overall, but I feel like she definitely went for, unintentionally, it kind of worked perfectly with the Met Gala theme this year, and she looks absolutely stunning in like this, you know, very holy headpiece. You know, the outfit was very, very gorgeous, very, very sparkly, very, very see-through, but still looked very, very nice. Unfortunately, they felt like her Cher was like, It was okay. It wasn't their favorite. It wasn't terrible. And I think the thing is, with a lot of these queens, they did actually it looked pretty good. Like, they sounded pretty good. It wasn't anything like too like bad sounding, but they just felt like it was kind of meh. And I think when you're top 7 like this, they're really starting to nitpick to see, okay, what are you really doing well and what are you just kind of like skidding by on? And so for them, I think it was just kind of like, okay. Next up, we have Miss Asia O'Hara giving you sparkle clown realness. And honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about this look. It's not my favorite that I've seen Asia in. I get basically what she's going for, but it's just kind of odd to me, if that makes sense. I don't know, like, it's pretty enough, and it's, you know, a bodysuit, which of course she loves, but it just, I don't know, it's very, very odd as far as I'm concerned. And Asia had the unfortunate task of being movie star Moonstruck Cher, and they just really weren't getting that from her, and the judges were really, really disappointed with that. Next up, we have Miss Eureka O'Hara, and I think this look is stunning. Honestly, this is probably my favorite look from the night, and probably one of my favorite looks of all time on Drag Race, probably top 10, because this is a stunning look to me. Everything about this is gorgeous. I love, it's like so cinched. I love the way the, like just rainbow, I don't even know what that, it looks like glass shards, just like curved to her body so perfectly. It's absolutely stunning. Everything about it is so, so stunning and mesmerizing. I could look at this outfit for 1,000 years. I would not mind wearing this outfit. And what's really great about this outfit is it kind of looks Cher-esque. Like, you could see Cher wearing this, which is even more fun because it's doubling down on the challenge. And as far as her performance, the judges were like, you know, it was a little tentative at first, which I completely agree. At first, you're kind of like, oh, is this going to be okay? But towards the end, she really went for funny. She really went for full, you know, if I could turn back time, realness. And I think it was really, really good, really, really cute. And last but certainly not least, we have Miss Cracker. And this is another look that for me is probably one of my top 10 looks of all time for Drag Race, and one of the best looks of the night. Everything about this is so stunning. I love the like darkness of the rose gold skull, like throwing up glitter on her and just having it all down her body. I thought it was absolutely stunning. Everything about this to me is visually stunning. I am in love with this look. I have nothing bad to say about this look. This look is so, so good. So, so right. I could look at it forever. And then her Cher performance, they were a little... Again, it was kind of like, it was funny at points, but it wasn't... It was like, it was okay, but it wasn't great for the judges. And ultimately, that ended up being something that she was safe, but it was like not win-worthy for them. So the winner of this week's challenge ended up being Cameron Michaels, and I think it was very well deserved. Her 60s Cher to start with was very, very good. The judges all felt she set the bar very, very high, and then it was very, very interesting. And for someone who was so nervous going into it, she really did a very good job. Unfortunately, this left the bottom two with Asia O'Hara for her performance as Moonstruck Cher, and the Vixen for her performance as 70s variety show Cher. Now, if you know anything about this series already, you know that Mama Ru pretty much has a 3 strikes you're out policy. And I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd time Miss Vixen has been in the bottom 2 in the last 3 episodes. And it's unfortunate because I absolutely love her, and I felt she absolutely killed this lip sync to Groove Is in the Heart. Actually, they both killed it, although I was leaning a little bit more towards Vixen just because of the way she was really serving it. But unfortunately for the Vixen, being that she had been in the bottom 2 so many times, this was her time to go, and the Vixen was sent home. Thank you all so, so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Tell me what was your favorite version of Cher this week. And yeah, give me a subscribe. I'm so, so enjoying all of this. Thank you all so, so much to everyone who is already subscribed. An obligatory comment if you would like to follow me on any of my social medias. It will be down below, but if you can find me anywhere, it's going to be at Narcissa Deville. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook should be facebook.com/Narcissa Deville. But thank you all so, so much for watching, and until next time, stay shady.